Hey, this is Brad at Maximize Marketing. I wanted to shoot a quick video really to show how we can really go in and kind of take over and dominate a market. And the best way for me to do that is really show you some results for one of our clients, really give you the layout of where they are and what their surrounding markets look like so you can see what our results have done in relation to where they are and where their competition is. The client is Baldwin Subaru. They're located in Covington, Louisiana. If you're not familiar with that, it's right across the lake from New Orleans here. So this is our client, and these are the competing dealerships. You have Subaru of Baton Rouge over in Baton Rouge, Bryan Subaru in New Orleans, and the Gulfport market is really kind of open, but you have Kobe Subaru over in Mobile that's about 50 miles from Gulfport, same as Baldwin here that we just started there, and we actually um, just started in Baton Rouge about a year ago, and we had a lot of ground to make up there. I'm going to kind of show you what I mean there, but you can see here Hammond is a good market, Slidell, and of course Gulfport, and then your hometown dealers that do have a Subaru dealer present in their town in New Orleans, Baton Rouge. So I want to show you what we've been able to accomplish for them. You look here for Subaru dealers in New Orleans. If you search that, Baldwin is coming up number 2 behind the hometown dealer of Bryan. Subaru in Slidell, Baldwin is number 1 in that market. Subaru of Hammond, Baldwin is number 1. Subaru in Gulfport, we are actually the number 2 dealer behind Kobe. You can see we're in the number 5 position. We also have 6 and 7. So we have 3 of the top positions on page 1. Again, this is a new campaign. So that's a good result there. Subaru dealers in Baton Rouge, we are on page 1. And again, this is a term that when we ran our research, Baldwin was not, their pages weren't even being indexed for that term, so they were not showing up at all. We had a huge amount of ground to make up, but we were able to do that. And we're on page 1 for Subaru dealers in Baton Rouge. Now here's what our content creation and when we go after these terms, these are really more important, believe it or not, than the Subaru dealership terms. These are what we call high intent terms, high customer intent. When someone is searching these terms, they're really looking to buy a car in that area, so these convert a lot better. And really, as an overall strategy, they help rankings for your domain, but also really help drive traffic that will end up turning into leads and ultimately customers. So you can see here 2016 in present New Orleans, we're ranking number 1 over Bryan, the hometown dealer. This image result is actually ours as well. 2016 WRX New Orleans, we are ranking number 1 over Bryan. 2016 Legacy New Orleans, we are ranking number 1 over Bryan Subaru. 2016 WRX Baton Rouge, we are ranking number 2, just behind Baton Rouge. 2016 Impreza in Gulfport, we're ranking number 1, number 2, and number 3, number 4, and number 5, and number 6. So we have the top 6 positions there in Gulfport. 2016 Forester in Gulfport, we're number 1, number 2, number 3 there. So the top 3 positions there. So I really just want to give you an idea and to show you what our strategies can do for you. Think about where you are in your market, where your town is located, and your competing dealers around you in your competing market. And it really gives you an idea of how we go out and find places where you need help, and we're able to get you ranked. And really, you can see we're starting to take over, and not just up here in these markets, we're starting to dominate. So I just want to show you what we could possibly do for your dealership.